Brian Murphy, speaking for my team partners, Deborah Howe, Michelle Kadabi, and Ryan Smith. Team R, Markstrat final presentation. As an overview, Team RockRoll was happy to finish the simulation in second place. Overall, we started in fourth place in period 1 and were able to move up to second place by period 6, maintaining our second place status through the end of the simulation. Our steady climb of position is going to be attributed to clients in the marketing plan period. We certainly were able to modify our advertising budget based on brand awareness and perceptions, and modify our sales team based on projected market growth, and we're able to adjust the production based on the changes in the market segments and the scale. Our biggest strength we felt was the collaborative effort of Team RockRoll. We were able to have at least weekly video conferencing and had near daily email communication between members of the very strong. Certainly our weakness appeared to be starting off with two similar products that were aimed at the same segments, and we did not quite take advantage soon enough to differentiate. Looking at the company profit and loss statements, one can see that we were able to grow earnings steadily up until period 6, at which time we saw earnings level off and decrease a bit. This was due to a rather disastrous launch in late periods of product growth. Company revenues essentially mirrored earnings. As you can see, the graph shows that we were able to grow steadily over time, and we were comfortable in second place. Simulation ended in period 8. Unfortunately, we were not able to remotely match the rapid rise. Team R finished the simulation with 4 products in our portfolio. As far as the individual products are concerned, Rock was certainly our strongest product, one of our original products modified in period 4. We saw great performance of this product in the professional market segment. The product Roll, we thought was a fair product. It was the other of our original products. To do relatively well in the professional segment, we modified this in period 3. Unfortunately, we did not see nearly the performance of high earners, and it's not quite Rose was a product that we introduced in period 6, and it was a relatively strong product. It's had a good showing in shopper segment, debuting in number 2. Unfortunately, we were not able to see a significant increase in market share with Rose, but still felt it was a good product for us. Rome was by far the weakest product. This was targeted towards high earners, but unfortunately it was in period 7, and was essentially dead on arrival and shrinking. The performance in each segment, professionals were certainly our best performing market segment. We ended the simulation with 51% of the market share. Rock was our best performer there, and Roll did add to the market share for professionals. Unfortunately, professionals did decrease towards the end of the simulation. That did factor into the decrease in revenues. Shoppers were another rather successful segment for us. Rose did debut with rather significant market share, but certainly was not able to match the outstanding performance of the the other segments, high earners, were a disappointment for us throughout. Tried to gain further market share with both Rock and Roll, and were never quite able to penetrate that market. We introduced Rome, unfortunately, far too late in the simulation. Rome did not perform to expectations. The Explorers, however, were a welcome surprise. It was rather ironic in that we never targeted the Explorer segment, but still we performed quite well. Rock and Roll for present was the #1 performer in Explorer. Unfortunately, the Explorers were a shrinking segment, and although we had success in that segment, we did not contribute all that much to it. We certainly learned a number of lessons about Markstrat, and these lessons went through both our successes and our failures. One of the key lessons was to have a long-term strategy and to stick with it. We certainly saw that Rock would be a good performer in the professional segment and tried to market to that segment. I thought we were successful in doing that. Certainly looked to have specialty stores and online stores be our main mode of distribution channel. We were able to transition to having more mass merchandisers on board as we moved into rolling out Road. Unfortunately, there certainly were some products such as Rome that we did not do. Another lesson was to modify both product and positioning early into one. In retrospect, we probably should have been more aggressive in using our R&D to modify and differentiate our product. So another lesson was to focus on brand awareness, especially through perception, especially through the industry financial forecasts. Financial forecasts were certainly important to maintain a healthy balance in advertising and commercial sales teams, and were key in guiding our research and development projects. And financial forecasts were of critical importance to help minimize the cost of excess inventory, as well as avoiding unmet demand to keep our production in good standing. These graphs here show the brand awareness. We were certainly happy with the majority of our products as our three successful products. Had good brand awareness by the end of the simulation. Unfortunately, Rome lagged behind and didn't disappoint, so they didn't have it. As far as average purchase intentions, these were rather low, but this we felt was likely due to the fact that the majority of our products were in segments that were declining, and especially with Rome, we had rather minimal strategy. Regrets, what we would have done. Regrets, certainly we have to. There were a number of things that we would have done differently. We certainly feel that we should have modified our original products much earlier and attempted to specifically target them to one specific segment. We felt there were some lost opportunities in the first few periods with that. We certainly would have liked to have introduced Road earlier in hindsight to take better advantage of the growth of the shopper segment. And with that in mind, we certainly would have liked to have introduced Rome much earlier to take advantage of the higher earner segment. It was a much more robust segment than it became towards the end. A common thread with these as well would have been to attempt to more target the evolution of the segment and anticipate where the segment will be. Lessons learned about marketing as a whole. The biggest lesson that we felt Markstrat could teach us was to look at markets as segments and target those specific segments. Certainly, having a product that would attempt to straddle segments did not be a successful strategy. And we did see some success with multiple products in the same segment, but certainly we feel that led to some portion of cannibalization. As far as products were concerned, timing of the product launch did appear to be quite important. We saw, unfortunately, the product launch was wrong. Price and promotion seem to go hand in hand, and the importance of price in shoppers and saver segments It's a bit different than the importance of price in the high earner segment, where a lower price gets signaled out of the product. For place, we certainly did learn that it was best to try to match the distribution channels to the products and make sure that the products were where the market segment members would shop. In conclusion, the Markstrat's simulations definitely taught us a number of keys to evaluating marketing decisions. The consumer research reports and the market segment forecasts were very important to develop the short-term and long-term strategies and even at better with that. The biggest conclusion that we found was that the collective effort of Team RockRoll is critical to our second place finish and critical to our success in increasing our standing. Thank you.